I'm Debra Bayard. I'm in the School of Public Service Leadership, and I'm in multidisciplinary human services. So for me, track one was more of an introduction to this whole process, preparing us for our comprehensive exam and also for dissertation. So in the beginning, it was just a matter of familiarizing us with the whole understanding of having to have a research topic. What does that mean? Introducing us to academic writing. And then track two embellished upon what we've been taught in track one. So in track two, we actually had to have the research topic and start our research design and the methodology and begin to collaborate with cohorts and understand that process and get a little bit further in depth into the advanced academic writing and what that means. And then in track three, we're here with our cohorts, and we are basically putting meat to the frame, basically, meat on the skeleton. So whereas we have the frame of what we want to do, now we're putting all the sinews together. And so everything is coming together at this point. And so we understand our research topic. We might have to revamp a few things here and there. But for the most part, we have our research topic. We know what we want to do. We have our plan. We have our action. And now we're just focusing on how to put all of that together comprehensively, and also at this point making sure that we don't have any things that we may have forgotten that we might need extra help with, maybe from the librarian aspect of it, maybe from research people that are there to help us. But there's such an enormous amount of support so that if you are missing something, you're able to get that, whether it be through faculty, your cohorts, whoever else is here to support you, you're able to get that. And so that's what I find in track three, is that I feel really good about it. Whereas in track one and two, there's this anxiety of not knowing what to expect. In track three, you're kind of more comfortable because you prepared yourself. In track two, it really forces you to be prepared for track three. Even in the midst of doing coursework, even your coursework is kind of leading up to this point, because all of the coursework kind of speaks toward your research topic. So you're always embellishing, and you're always doing literature review, and you're always enhancing your academic writing skills that are preparing you for dissertation. But not just dissertation, also for the exam. Well, I think what happens is that I came through Capella through my master's. So that was a really good preamble into going into the PhD through Capella. But I brought somebody with me that did not go through Capella for the master's program, and she came into the PhD program with me. And the one thing that we brought together is that camaraderie. I think that that's one of the things that you need. I mean, everybody doesn't have that, where you have somebody a buddy system, but once you get here, to formulate those buddy systems, to really become open-minded with the faculty, and to really embrace what you're being taught, and to see good mentorship. So one of the things that I'm learning is that you have to be open. And then your writing, you have to understand that sometimes you come in and your writing isn't really up to par, and you have to really be open to receiving that feedback. And I just think that it's adaptability and being open-minded, the PhD program. But it also to understand your strengths and your weaknesses, because this forces you to understand both. The first thing that happened to me, master's program, I think I cried through the first 2 quarters, because I had to understand the rhythm of time management. Understanding that when you're entering into a PhD program, there's a commitment to time management, and it takes a while to get into, it's a rhythm, and it takes a while to get into that rhythm, and to understand how to go into the course room, how to respond to the discussion questions, how to plan your time to do the assignments, and how that all works together. And it's a rhythm for me. And when you get out of rhythm, you fall behind. So it's a matter of staying on top of it.